morning, good morning. This is day 72 of Fortitude Through Stoicism, and amazingly, this book has been following or paralleling events in my life. Just yesterday, I was talking about how someone I considered a friend whom I moved into my home did me wrong. And so today's lesson in the Daily Stoic by Ryan Holiday, seeing things as the person at fault does. And the quote by Marcus Aurelius. Whenever someone has done wrong by you, immediately consider what notion of good or evil they had in doing it. For when you see that, you'll feel compassion instead of astonishment or rage. For you may yourself have the same notions of good or evil, or similar ones, in which case you'll make an allowance for what they've done. But if you no longer hold the same notions, you'll be more readily gracious for their error. This is where Stoicism, in my opinion, turns into a little bit of a doormat, right? I mean, how many times can someone do you wrong before you draw the line in the sand, right? That's within your control. For me, it's very simple. I give someone a chance. They let me down. I take some corrective actions, and begrudgingly I give them another chance. That is where my compassion ends. Because if you do not learn from your failures and lessons the first time, then you just simply won't learn, or you learn too slowly. But for me, again, it goes back to my core values. It's not emotional for me. This is not an emotion-based decision. I'm not all butthurt that my friend came down and did all this other stuff. That's not the point. It's about principles, right? So if I look at my life plan. What are my core values? What do my personal set of core values tell me? And yes, it is my purpose to elevate those around me, to help them achieve greatness. Yes, that is my purpose. But my values, my second value, excellence. I set an incredibly high bar for myself. And every time I'm just within reach of that bar, I raise it up a few notches to keep it just out of reach. Always dangling the carrot in front of myself. I set a high bar of expectations for those around me too. Some would say unrealistic. And again, I reflect on the Ben Franklin quote. And I'm going to butcher it because I don't have it saved, but it goes something like this. On the whole, though I've never arrived at the perfection that I had been so ambitious of attaining, yet I was by the endeavor a better and happier man than I otherwise should have been, had I not blah, blah, blah. And the truth is, if you aim low and hit your target, great. Empty satisfaction. Participation trophy. You showed up. Congratulations. It's better than half the country right now. No, not in my world. In my world, it is not even actions based, right? Words are easy. Hey, I'm gonna do this, hey, this, that, blah, blah, blah. Talk. A lot of talk. Everyone does a lot of talk. Very few people actually take action. And in most cases, that would be enough for people. I'm sorry. Excellence demands better. Excellence demands the fact that's based on results, not just action. If I get up to bat and I swing the bat 1,000 times and I don't get a hit, there's no reward for taking action. You just suck. You're in the wrong damn sport or something. Now, if I get up and I get on base, 333 times out of that 1,000, I end up in the Hall of Fame. It's results. Those that produce, those that can do a thing. And I know I'm way off topic. But the reality of this is, yes, we can see other people at fault. And yes, we do make our own errors. And yes, I do have compassion. And yes, I do encourage other people to have compassion. My question is, to what extent? Where does the compassion end and the self-respect begin? It's an interesting idea, right? I want to share something. I don't even know if I can find it on here. It's on my iPad. Oh, here we go. Favorites. I want to read something, because this is in tune with exactly what we're talking about today. I need you to listen to this. I need you to pay attention. I need you to lean in. This is perhaps the single greatest piece of advice I'm ever going to give to you. The more chances you give someone, the less respect they'll start to have for you. They'll begin to ignore the standards that you set because they know another chance will always be given. They're not afraid to lose you because they know no matter what, you won't walk away. They get comfortable with depending on your forgiveness. Never, ever, ever let someone get comfortable disrespecting you. And have a good day.